Aloha, Cravenites. I'm Lynn McCree. I played Maureen Prescott in Wes Craven's Scream trilogy. And you're watching Craven Something Scary.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, visitors, subscribers, patrons, and of course, my channel members, otherwise known as my Cravenites. Welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Guys, tonight's going to be a fun one. We are continuing our discussion of horror movies and ranking them in our tier system that we did part one about a week and a half ago, about 2 weeks ago, approximately. And we're going to pick it up again tonight. And I'll be bringing on a guest here who was part of that first stream. And we'll be continuing that as well together. So that's going to be a load of fun. And something else that's going to be a load of fun, guys, just to give you a heads up, tonight's stream will be ending at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. So we're going to be going for about, another hour and 15 minutes. Well, right around there. Yeah, right about 8:30, 8:30 p.m., 8:35 maybe. However, I've decided to roll out an instant super chat reward challenge for you guys tonight. That's right. And so here's the deal. If we reach the goal of 20 super chats by 8:30 p.m. Central Time, we will extend the stream for an additional hour. That's right, one additional hour. We'll take the stream all the way up to 9:30 Central. But it's up to you. I'm going to leave it in your hands, guys. So if you would like for the discussion and the stream tonight to be extended, then the instant super chat reward challenge is on the table. And if you guys come together cumulatively and hit that goal, then my guests and I both will go an additional hour for you guys tonight. So it's an instant reward challenge. I don't do them all the time, but I decided to roll one out tonight. So hope you all had a wonderful Easter. And can you believe it's already the Wednesday after Easter weekend? Like it's just flying by, right? I mean, I can't believe we're already this far into the week and honestly, this far into the month. So anyway, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. At least I hope you do. Maybe it's just me, but it seems so fast and flying by. Real quickly, I want to say hello to the chat before I bring on my guest. A blanket hello to everyone that's here. I see you all. And I appreciate you guys being here. Super Tenor, Paula, Tatum, Scott is here. Good to see you, Scott. Paula, again, I said, yep. Russell Dorsey in the house, along with RJ. All right, great. Love it. Who else? Ted is here. Stella G. Oliver. All right. Says, sits down and have and has my popcorn. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Ryan is here as well. Becky, hey Becky, what's going on? Great to see you here. Mary, hey Mary, Mary's here. Jim Witt is in the house joining us tonight for the rankings. Jerry Wilson is also here. Great to see you, Jerry. All right, talking Star Wars. All right, always good to see you. And Jason, what's up, Jason? My day's been good, bro. Um, Jason says, I'm happy I got paid today. That's always good. Having a few beers and watching the stream. Well, that's awesome, Jason. Have a good time. Settle in, man. Settle in. All right. Yes, Stella G says, time is flying. Yes, it is. All right. Dana, what's up? Dana B is here as well. Good to see you back. I know you just became acquainted with us here on the channel and became a member and just jumping right in. And I love that you're here tonight. That's so awesome. Good to see you back. All right. Thank you, Scott. Wonderful to see you too. Casper's here as well. It's going on, Casper. All right. And let me bring my guest on right now. So before we continue, she really doesn't need an introduction, honestly. You guys know her. She's an amazing part of our community, moderator here on the streams regularly, just about everyone. And I know you love her, you appreciate her, and she's so much fun to talk horror with. And she was here for part 1 of the tier rankings. So it's only right to bring her back. We got to keep this party going. So please welcome, guys. You know what I'm talking about. It is, of course, Miss Julie in the house. Hey, Julie.
Hey, I am excited for part 2. Part 1 was so much fun.
It was. I mean, I had people actually messaging me about like even a day or two after that stream where like that was a lot of fun and really liked watching the replay. They weren't able to watch it live, but so I'm like, yeah, we gotta revisit this one for sure. So thanks for being here, and I'm glad you could make it.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It was a big list. We didn't quite make it last time.
We didn't. When I pull it up in a minute, you're gonna be like, "That's all?" That was my reaction. Like, that's all we got to. But that was, that just means you're having fun. We're having a good time, taking our time with things, and so yeah, and we're going to do that again tonight. And again, Julie is gracious enough that if we hit the instant reward super chat challenge, Julie's willing to stay an extra hour to continue the stream. And I appreciate that, Julie. That's awesome.
That's right. We'll keep chipping away at the list.
Yes, we'll keep on. That's right. Getting the hammer out and knocking it back. And speaking of super chats, of course, you guys all know if you have a question or comment about one of these movies that we're going to talk about tonight, you can definitely put it in the chat. But if you want to make sure that we are able to cover, because we're going to have nearly 30 people here now, and it will continue to grow, then listen, you can send a super chat in. It guarantees you I'll put you on the screen, and we'll address your comment or question. And you know what else we're going to do, Julie, because it was so much fun last time? We're going to be able to offer the chat the opportunity to move a movie up or down by sending a super chat in. And so if there's a movie ranking tonight that you are passionate about and you're like, no, this movie needs to be ranked higher, you have a chance to actually do it, guys. You're sitting in your super chat and saying, hey, bump up this movie to one step. Or Julie, maybe there's like, I don't like this movie. It shouldn't be this high. I want it to go down. And they can do that too. So the freedom is yours. The control is yours tonight, guys. Seriously, you can change the rankings. You can get an hour extension. All of it's in your hands. So this is going to be awesome. And hey, real quick, Julie, we do have a couple of super chats already. So let's get this started here because I believe, yep, we've already got 2 of our goal of 20. Paula came in with $2. Thanks, Paula. Says,
awesome.
let's extend. All right. Paula's on board. She's like, I'm going to contribute to the extension. She's ready. Appreciate that, Paula. And Oliver coming in with a $10 super chat tonight. Oliver, thank you, brother. Says, good evening, Cravenites. Welcome to the main event of the evening. That's right. Sit back and enjoy. Eat your popcorn. Yes. All Saw movies will hit the top tier.
That
Oh,
is correct.
oh. And Julie, I know you're on board with that because you love Saw as well, right?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Excuse me.
I am with you, Oliver. I'll try my best.
Yes, I'm telling you, I think you and Oliver are going to be making the cases tonight
Yeah.
for Saul, and I don't hate you for it in one bit. It's a great franchise. Yeah. Thank you, Oliver. Good evening to you, sir, again as well, and thanks for supporting the channel, buddy, and also supporting the instant challenge tonight. That's awesome. So it's only fitting, Julie, before we begin, since we had a couple of chats, we need to play a clip.
I think
I
so.
think it's the right thing to do. And so, you know, I have to go back to our good friends, the heavy metal couple that I just, you know, God bless them. I give them an A for effort. All right, I'll give them that. But here we go, guys. I don't think they actually hit it, but you know what? We'll see. Here we go, Julie.
Do you feel that? Wow! Wow!
Wow.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh Lord. I love it. I just, you know, when you find something unique, we're going to share it over here on Craving
That's
Something
right.
Scary.
You never know what you're gonna get.
You don't. You really don't. Also, real quick, Talking Star Wars sent in a super chat for $1. Thank you for that, buddy. I appreciate it. And also helps out the channel and the instant reward challenge. And Super Tenor, what's up, bro? Checking in tonight with the super chat. Thank you, man. Says, hey, Steven, Julie, and crew. Yay.
Hello. I think we might hit that goal. People are being super generous already.
Yeah, already. Yeah, right out of the gate, we're definitely off to a great start. Thank you for your generosity, guys. Really appreciate you. And Primetime Chris has just joined, and also Keon. What's up, Keon? Good to see you here, man. All right. So, Julie, I think it's time. Let's do this. You ready?
Ready.
All right, chat. You're ready too. Let's go. Here is where we left off last time.
I haven't watched the movies that I said I need to.
I haven't
Remember last
either.
time I was like, oh, I'm making a
Yeah,
list.
I
I
know.
haven't watched anything since then.
Don't feel bad. I'm totally right there with you. So here's what I thought we would do here, Julie. We'll start off. I may mix up how we get the movies, but I think let's start off like we ended. So go ahead if you'd like to pick the first movie to rank and discuss tonight, and let me know if I need to go down any.
Can you
What's
scroll
this?
down yeah, I know the ads.
There we go.
There we
Yeah, I
go.
can scroll. Sure. Here's the next level.
Um,
Mm.
ah, uh, let's go Insidious 1. It's
Ooh.
next to It Follows.
Which row do you want? 2, 3.
Down, yep, that row, up
Okay.
one,
Wait.
and in the middle. Up one row in the middle.
Oh, up one row. Sorry. Okay. I see Hostel, Hills Have Eyes,
To the right
Hereditary.
of you. It's so hard
There
to
it is.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'll get there eventually. Don't worry.
I'm sitting here pointing at
Oh.
the screen as if you could see my finger.
That's hilarious. Oh, you want to though. You're trying to help. It's like, you know, like oh, it's right there. All right. I'll put it right here just for now, just as a holding place.
Okay.
All right, Julie. Insidious. Tell us about Insidious and your ranking for it.
Okay, this is potentially my favorite James Wan movie. I say potentially because Saw is
Ooh.
also existing. But
Ooh, yeah,
um,
true.
this movie has like a weird backstory to it. I think it was made a few years before it was actually released in the theater. I
Ah,
remember that because I remember I went to see it in the theater and I looked at the IMDb and it said like 2010 and I was like, "What? That's weird. That's a couple years ago." But anyway,
yeah, yeah.
I'm so glad this movie did finally come out. Oh, it's you haven't seen it, right?
I have not
Okay.
seen it, and Julie, let me stop you right there because I forgot to say something very important. So here are the categories, guys. I've totally forgot to reintroduce everybody to the categories. We've got masterpiece, really good, entertaining, not my thing, or haven't seen it yet, which is that's going to be where I'm at. But it's a James Wan movie. He's my favorite modern director, Julie. I need to see this movie, especially the way you're talking about it. So you go right ahead, pick us back up. Everyone in the chat, rank it for us if you want to participate, or you don't have to. You can just watch. But if you'd like to participate, we'll take a consensus vote, Julie, right? At the majority at the
Mhm.
end, and we'll rank it. So, Julie, go ahead. Tell us about what maybe your favorite James Wan movie.
Without spoiling anything, oh, it's top like the acting is great.
Okay.
The it's honestly it, it came out right after horror films were all using like heavy CGI and
Oh, yes.
there was very much like a type, in the
Mhm.
late like 2010 era, right?
Yep.
And this movie uses practical effects
Mhm.
masterfully, right? Um,
Wow, good.
it's like a simple haunted house movie, but it's terrifying. And I remember first seeing it in the theater. I was sweating in the theater.
Wow.
I was, like 10 years younger, but
Well, sure, but still.
terrified. It was very effective.
Mhm.
And, I honestly think that James Wan started like he really like pumped some adrenaline back into the genre, and I think he really started something with this movie. Um,
Wow.
I honestly, I kind of credit this movie with bringing back practical effects, and he really did something here because there started to be a turn of the tide after this.
Mm.
Um,
Okay.
so that being said, would put it at I'd put it at masterpiece because I
Okay.
think he really did something with this movie.
Fantastic. Wow.
Yeah.
You're making me want to do like a watch party
I know,
right
and
now.
I hope that I'm not overhyping it for you, but
Honestly, if
I
it's
think you'll
James
like it.
Wan, yeah, we'll see there. And you know a lot of what I like. We've been friends on here together for a long time now, and it's James Wan. That's the funny thing is that's my guy. I haven't
Mhm.
seen it, so I really do need to see it. I think. Would you recommend me watching it on my own first time or doing a watch party for the first watch?
Um, I think a watch party would be really fun, but
Hmm.
see, that's hard because I
Yeah,
mean, it is easy to get distracted in a watch party, and then
you're right.
you really got to immerse yourself, I think. Yeah, maybe
That-
watch it on your own.
That's what I was
I don't
wondering.
know.
Yeah. And then, hey, maybe everybody's starting to say
Yeah,
watch
of
party.
course,
Yeah,
everybody wants a watch party. I know.
that's true. Um, maybe I'll watch it on my own first and then do a watch party.
I think that would be cool, and then there could be a
Yeah,
bit more discussion.
exactly.
Yeah.
We can be more openly discussed, and I'll already know what's coming up, so I won't. It'd be easier to be in a watch party format, I think. So,
Yeah.
all right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Julie's advice. Oliver also is advising that too. Um, so I'll watch it on my own first. Then I will do a watch party and we'll all watch it together.
Oh, and talk about like music scores making a movie. Oh my
Hmm.
gosh,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like bone chilling. I remember first hearing it, and there's so many copycats that came after this
Oh,
that,
gosh, I bet.
and like once you hear it, you'll be like, okay, yeah, I've heard, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but whew, sorry, I'll leave it at
Mm.
that. I just really
Oh,
like
that's
this
all
movie.
right.
The
I love the
sequels,
passion.
Eh.
Yeah, like like most franchises in
The
general.
second one is by James Wan, and it's good,
Oh,
but
okay.
the rest of them are not.
I love that or not. Yeah.
Well, although
So,
actually the third one, Lee Winnell directed it, and he's
oh yeah.
James's partner, so
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he
he
is.
did a good job. So
So the first two then I definitely need to watch because
yeah.
because Juan is directing them, right? He's
Hmm.
in them. Yeah, yeah, okay. Woo, fantastic. Scott says which came out first, Insidious or The Conjuring? I
Insidious.
It was for okay, I wasn't sure about that. Okay, so right now, guys, Masterpiece is where Julie's gonna rank it. I don't have a vote because I didn't seen it. So let's look at the chat, Julie. Help me out. Let's tag team on this and see what we got. I see entertaining. I see masterpiece, really good, entertaining again. See, this goes at the top. Okay. I think masterpiece doesn't. Is it masterpiece going to win?
I think so.
I think it's close, but I believe masterpiece just edges out everybody else. That's what it looks like to me. They have lights
Yeah,
out.
it's between really good and at the
Yeah.
yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
let's go with at the top.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, and Scott just chimed in, said masterpiece. So
Oh, here we
there
go.
we go. That'll
That
be our deciding vote.
that's it. All right, here we go. Insidious, guys, at the masterpiece level
Whew.
with Candyman and It, the new It. Woo, man. Okay.
Look at
All right,
that.
guys. What's that, Julie?
I said, look at that. Top
And
3.
oh, I know. And yeah, Oliver's coming in saying masterpiece as well. So here we go. Thank you, Oliver, for your super chat, my friend, and for your vote for the panel. I mean the tier. James and Leigh are brilliant. They are. I can't argue with that at all. They're fantastic, both of them. James Wan, of course, to me, that's my guy. But Lee, excuse me, is also really good.
And I
All
love
right.
how he acts in a lot of their movies.
Oh yeah.
He's an Insidious. Uh-huh.
Oh, he's in Insidious. Oh, good. Okay.
Insidious and Saw. I can't think of any
Yes.
others that he's been an actor in, but yeah, he's good.
Fantastic. I gotta watch it. I mean, I really do need to watch it soon.
You made it through The Conjuring, and I would say these are
Yeah. Is it along
similar,
those
but
lines? Okay.
along those lines. But
Okay.
I think The Conjuring is a bit heavier.
Ah.
Insidious can be a little bit like there's some
Okay.
comedy.
A little bit of pressure relief from the
Yeah.
tense,
Oh yeah.
from the suspense. Oliver, thanks for your super chat, bro. Seriously, man. And it is definitely a masterpiece. So listen, guys, if I don't think this is going to happen, but if anyone here wants to move Insidious down to one level at really good, send a super chat and it will get moved. You have the final word tonight. So I don't do it every time, but tonight I'm doing it. So you have the opportunity to be the judge, the final judge on the of the ranking. So all right, guys. And by the way, just to keep everybody updated, we are now at 5 super chats, Julie, of our goal of 20.
Oof.
So we're tracking there. Yeah. All right, guys. We got another basically an hour to get the rest of those. So lots of time still, but you definitely want to send those in if you'd like us to go an extra hour for you, and we'll keep it up. In the meantime, let's go back to the list, and I will go this time. Ah, boy, so many choices.
There's a lot on here that I haven't seen.
Same here. I'll admit that as well up front. There are. Yeah. Which is kind of why I like them being here, because it can get us thinking of films that we haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. I got it. Let's see here. Ooh. All right, I'm not going to waste any more time. I have this movie's been screaming at me, and yes, it's this is going to be, I think, pretty quick, but I got to go with the original Scream. Yeah, the Wes Craven, yes, masterpiece. I say that absolutely. This film, guys, look, we talk Scream on this channel. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up here as a placeholder because this is where it should go. This movie, it changed horror. It revitalized the slasher genre, which was, I mean, most of the slasher movies, Julie, back in the 90s, early and mid 90s were direct to video. There's very few that even made it to the theater because there was just, it was dead. Like no one was going to watch them.
Ugh.
And guess what happened on December 20th of 1996? This film, this Wes Craven film, gets released in theaters. And instead of the trend that most films follow, including even today, where they go high at the beginning and they taper down, 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 Scream flipped it. It started off kind of low. And then as word of mouth, this is before social media, guys, remember this. But word of mouth actually began spreading, Julie. And people were going, and the stats in the box office, they all trended upward week after week after week, Julie. And to the point where this movie was in theaters like 2.5, 3 months after it was released, to the tune of 100 and like almost 164 million dollars in 1996. I can't imagine what that would be today if they were to translate that to today's money terms. This movie was incredible. I call it a literal masterpiece of Wes Craven. Everything was perfection. The acting, the cinematography, the directing, of course, the writing. It was, to me, a perfect film. I would not change anything in that movie, Julie. And that movie is my favorite movie of all time, of all genres. And I've seen it nearly 200 times at least now, maybe even more. And I can turn it on, Julia, right now. We could shut this down and do a watch party. I would be just as pulled into it and just as on edge for everybody and feeling this tense suspense, everything like the first time. So, all right. So, Julie, I'll let you go next. What are your comments on Scream and what is your ranking?
I think you covered it. Isn't that great though when you can watch a movie 200 times and it's still just as good?
Yes, and I'm being dead serious. It is just as good. I would sit here and like just get into every moment as if I haven't seen it. It doesn't matter. It's just that good.
That's so special. I agree. It's a masterpiece. Yeah.
Yes,
That
thanks.
is
All
very
right.
rare because many
So
movies you
rare.
watch and the shine wears off. You notice
It
some
does.
issues,
Yep.
plot
That's
holes,
they
but when
start
you've got
creeping
a
in.
yeah.
Yep. That's right.
But no, this is a perfect piece of cinema that you really can't find anything to critique about it. At least I
I,
can't.
no, same here. And so I think in the chat says it's unanimous. Let's keep going. I think this
Yeah,
was an easy one, but I had to get it. I had to get it up on the list. I had to
we
get it
had
up
to
there.
do it. It had to be up there, right?
Yeah, had to. Um, okay, so all right, Julie, let's go ahead and go with your next pick. Let me scroll back down. Tell me if I need to go lower.
Oh, I've already picked one. Okay.
Okay.
Easy first row top left. Yep, right there. 10
Oh,
Cloverfield.
good pick. All right, I'll just put it here for placeholder. 10 Cloverfield Lane. All right, chat, let us know your rankings on the screen, one of these categories. And Julie's going to tell us about her ranking right now.
uh, Before I say, have you seen it, Stephen?
Yes, many. I've
Okay.
actually seen it I've probably seen it about 5, 6 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's more than me. I've seen it 3 times, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a cool movie. This was very surprising. It's really cool when a sequel can be in the same world as the original, but
Mhm.
almost a different medium, right? Because the first movie is found footage.
Yep.
It's a monster movie. They're running around the city, all that, and it's very
Mhm.
good. But the sequel is basically
Yeah.
one location.
Yep.
You don't really know what's going on. It's not clear cut. Very I really enjoyed this movie. And the acting, John Goodman, oh my god.
Oh, so good,
Oh,
wasn't he?
I love him. He's he was perfect.
Ooh. Yes.
And the whole time you're like, what is his deal? Is he doing the right thing for the right reason?
Mhm.
Oh, so uh, the only thing, well, actually, it doesn't really take away from the movie, but it is an interesting tidbit. I had heard that this movie had no relation to Cloverfield when the script was written. And I
Really?
had heard that it became that either potentially it was sold, you
Mhm.
know, however that works. But
Sure, sure.
either way, I wouldn't really hold that against it. It's still a great movie.
Yeah,
I
and
just thought that was interesting how that works sometimes.
very well,
But
go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
oh
Go
no,
ahead.
you go ahead. I was just gonna
Well,
give my
go ahead.
ranking, so you go ahead.
Well, yeah, just to comment on that again, like I would never it makes me personally, like I would never have known that by watching it because the
Right,
way they
yeah.
connect it to way it's connected, I'm gonna say that, is wonderfully done. And the tense, I keep saying tense, the tension and the suspense, because the whole movie you are sitting there, like Julie just said, and you just don't know what to believe. And it's killing you inside watching it because you're like, is this a madman? Like, is he literally a madman, lost his mind? Or is he really trying to help the people? Is he trying to save them for real? And that goes on for 90 minutes, Julie, until we get to the final ending and we learn what we learn, whether he was crazy or not. And go ahead. I'm sorry. I just had to comment on that because it's like it's so good. And
Oh
you're
yeah,
and like you said, it's a sequel.
yeah.
Most sequels don't ever. They usually fall off the perch. At least a degree or two. This one, to me, it goes over the first one. I like
I
this much
agree.
more.
Hmm.
Yeah. So go ahead, Julie. I'm sorry. I totally derailed you.
What? No, no. That actually that makes it more interesting when we can go back and forth. But I
That's
would
true.
say
That's true.
I wouldn't quite say masterpiece, but I would say really good.
Really good. Okay.
Yeah, it's rare that it improves on the first movie.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
Very. Horror fans joining us tonight. Hey, horror fan. Well, you're in the right place.
Yeah.
I love it. And Taryn is also joining us tonight. Thank you for being here. Sounds awesome. It's awesome, rather, that you're here. Thank you. So let's look at the rankings. For me, I'm going to give this a really good as well. I think, for me, really good is where it belongs. I don't quite call it a masterpiece either, but it's really good. So uh, Julie and I are both in sync here on our rankings for 10 Cloverfield Lane. So chat, let's see what we got here. I'm going to give you 20 seconds to do your final vote. If you haven't yet voted, then I'm going to go up here and let's see, Julie. We got Stella saying entertaining. Super Tenor says second category from the top.
Okay, so really good.
So that's really good. Yep. All right. Masterpiece from Primetime Chris.
Masterpiece from Scott.
Oh,
Entertaining from Paula.
okay.
Very good from Oliver.
Entertaining from Taryn. Okay. We're getting all over the place, but I think, because you and I both went
Very
really
good.
good. Yeah.
Super Tenor was very good. So that's 3.
And
Oliver,
Oliver,
4.
that should do it, I think.
Yeah.
All right. So, guys, we're going to end it here with 10 Cloverfield Lane going at the really good category. Look at that company there. Oh,
Whew.
that's some awesome company to have right there.
Yeah.
So, dang. But listen, if you're watching and you said, no, 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 it needs to be masterpiece, or no, it needs to go down to entertaining, you can drop it one or level or raise it up one level by sending a super chat right now and say 10 Cloverfield needs to go up or to go down. And we will move it for you, and that will be the final ranking. You'll be the final judge of the ranking. Morgan's here tonight. What's up, Morgan? Glad you're here. Good to have you. All right. Here we go. So let me see what I'm going to go next. I promise I won't do another one. It was another easy one for a little while anyway. Oh boy. I'm seeing some easy ones, but I'm going to skip those. Oh gosh. Oh man. Oh, I'll be real interested on this one. Okay. And I'm going to go with Final Destination, the first one. And this is a movie I'll put here for now, placeholder. The original Final Destination, guys. Hey, real quick. Good night, Scott. Take care. Glad you could be here for a little while tonight. Good to have you. And we'll catch you on the next stream. Scott Lauderdale just checking in with us now. Welcome, Scott. We're having a great time ranking movies, so we settle in. And we're talking about the original Final Destination. Go ahead, guys. Give your rankings now in these categories over here. And I will tell you about Final Destination. To me, the concept of this movie is brilliant because you typically have a slasher that's killing people, or there's a person or an entity. But this is a situation where it's death itself and it's unseen and you don't know where or what it's going to do. And I just think that's really brilliant. A really brilliant idea, kind of like Raven's Nightmare, that being killed in your sleep. That is so original. I thought this was a pretty original movie, and I really enjoyed the performances. I think the kills were fun in this movie as well. And I really like the Final Destination franchise, especially 1 and 5. 5 might actually be, well, no, 5 is my favorite sequel for me. But it rivals 1. I could those are neck and neck. I think they're both so good. So my ranking for Final Destination, I'm not going to put it at masterpiece because that's such a tough category to get in, but I'm going to put it at really good because I think it's an excellent movie, guys. And those are my thoughts. Keep them coming in the chat. Julie, what are your thoughts on the original Final Destination?
I love it a lot. What you said about the concept, totally agree with that. It does feel so original. The only thing I think kind of, I wouldn't say borrowed from, but it does kind of remind me of some of the sequences in The Omen. With the sequences of events where people go down to keep it PG.
Yeah.
So maybe they got some inspiration from that. But other than that, yeah, it's so original, and it's really a series that could go forever.
It could. Yeah.
And I think it inspired paranoia in generations of people because you really do think twice when, I mean, honestly, I think about it, not all the time, but a lot of things I do, I picture what could happen in a chain of events because of this movie, right?
Yes.
And then the classic, the log truck on highways.
Oh God.
I mean, everybody knows that, right?
Yes.
You probably don't even have to have seen the movie to know about that. But yeah, I would say really good. Not quite masterpiece, but yeah, it's such a cool idea, and it really could go on forever. Really well done.
Yeah, no, 100% agree. I love it. And the log truck, oh my gosh. That is, I mean, I was always nervous about driving around those things anyway. I never liked it. But after seeing that sequence of events, I'm like, I will not go around a log truck. Like, no, back on up or get ahead of 'em. Preferably get ahead. But all right, guys. Let's see. Oliver sending in a super chat saying that it is a masterpiece. Ooh,
Mm.
okay. Oliver, you have just moved this up to masterpiece level for Final Destination, guys. Now, look, if you're in the chat and you're really passionate that this should be lower than masterpiece, you can send a super chat right now and it will override Oliver's because the last one is the one that's going to go for the final word. If nobody sends one in, then Oliver, we're going to keep it right there at masterpiece. Awesome. And just keep you guys updated, that also puts us at 16. No, not 16. Sorry. 6 of our goal of 20. So there you go. We're getting there. We're getting halfway there. So thank you, Oliver, for your super chat, man. I appreciate that very much. And we're going to leave it there unless somebody comes in. It's going to stay at masterpiece. And Julie, how about let's do a super chat clip? Why not? Right? Let's
Yeah.
do another one. It's been a little while, so a lot of times we get so busy in life that we want to express our opinions or our views really fast, or we're trying to communicate something and we start talking really fast. And sometimes people say, "Hey, man, slow down a little bit," or "Could you repeat that?" And honestly, Julie, this particular gentleman right here, I would have to be begging him to either write it down or text me because I don't track with this. You let me know if you do. Here we go.
Hey.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Doom Turkey's joining us tonight. Welcome. Ever since I watched the first movie, I see death everywhere, right?
It's true. It really does
Yeah,
really makes you think, right?
it does.
It
Totally.
also, this is weird, but it also kind of gives a sense of peace. Like this, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
when you think of things being inevitable, right?
Yes.
Things that are
Yes.
meant to happen. It's
Right.
almost like, I don't know how to describe it, but it made me view death differently, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's an interesting point because we think about like initially you think about, oh my gosh, this is horrible, but at the same time you're flipping that coin and making a great point. Just say, in other words, when it's what's meant to be, it gives you this sense of hope, or this sense of peace in some way, that it's going to happen. But that doesn't mean it's bad. That also means the good things in life that's meant to be will
Yeah.
happen as well. And
Mhm.
so I love that. That is really cool. And a great way for all of us to take a moment and just reflect on that, because I do believe all things have a purpose. I don't believe there's true accidents in the world, and that things happen. We may not understand why they happen, but I do believe at the end of the day, there's a reason for everything that happens in our lives. And so, yeah, I think that that's a really great point. So thank you for sharing that perspective tonight.
Yeah.
That was good.
And I like I think they explored in the fifth movie where
Mhm.
um causing your turn to be skipped by, for lack of a better term, throwing someone else under the bus, right?
Yes,
But
that's
then
right.
even then you see it always still comes around.
Yep.
You
If
never truly win by
Mhm.
cheating.
Don't. You really don't. It's whether you may momentarily, short term, make it think you did, and then all of a sudden, bam, it's going to happen.
Yep,
Yep.
that's right.
Love it. All right. Let's see. So, Julie, your turn again. So let me get back to the list. And anyone who wants to send in a $5 super chat or higher, Julie, how about this? They get to pick the next movie.
Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah, that's something that's new. We didn't do last time. So if you have a movie on this list, and I mean, it's a huge list, just so you guys see. Look at this list. I mean, look how long, look at this. It's insane. So if you guys in the chat want to pick the movie, then send a $5 super chat. We'll pick your movie if it's on the list. Hopefully you'll see it on the list like it is now, and you'll you can do it. And you guys will get to pick. So there you go. We'll throw that out there and see what happens. And also that will help go towards the instant reward challenge, where we can go a whole extra hour on this stream. Julie, we're giving we're given the opportunity rather to spend a whole hour, an extra hour. So fun stuff. All right. But for now, until that super chat comes in, we'll keep picking. Julie, I will let you go first. And just let me know if I need to move it.
I think I'd like to pick Signs.
Oh, Signs.
Right in the middle of your screen. Orange down one. Yeah.
There we go. All right, we'll put it here for now. Signs, the M. Night Shyamalan film. All right, Julie, tell us about it. Tell us what you think about Signs and where you rank it.
I'm a really big M. Night fan. Like, I grew up watching all of his movies. And this was always such a good one. The thing about M. Night, I love he's always got some humor in his movies, right? And the relationship between Joaquin Phoenix and the Mel Gibson character in this movie and the two kids. Oh, that's like I love it. His movies are always somehow a bit uplifting. I don't know. He's got such a style about his movies that they somehow kind of make you feel good. Most of them, while also scary, but never too extreme, right? And this was one of those movies that I could watch as a kid and be scared. We'd all be scared, but wasn't traumatizing.
Yes.
I almost want to say masterpiece for nostalgia, but
hey, it's your ranking. It's whoever you want.
No, I think I'd put it in really good. This is one of my favorites by him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yeah. All right. Really good for Julia's ranking. Keep your rankings coming in the chat, please, for Signs. I love Doom Turkey's comment. It has a cornfield. This movie's terrifying. That would be. I would be. You just have to keep watching Field of Dreams over and over and just think about that cornfield. Yeah, Anyway, so we're talking about Signs. Yeah, Signs was a very good movie. It's one of my M. Night's better movies, in my opinion, for sure. Admittedly, I've only seen it like 2 times. So it's not a movie that I revisit. It's been 20 years or no, 15 years probably since I've seen it, somewhere in there. But that's not to say it's a bad movie at all, because it's not. It is one of its better movies. I think, for me, it's always The Sixth Sense is going to always be the number 1 for me. I think Signs is in the top 5 of his films. I could go on. I think The Visit I love The Visit, by the way.
That was a good comeback, wasn't it?
It was great, and he really needed it because he hit some duds that were really bad. And it was a time that it really, and I enjoyed this Visit. I went to theaters and saw it. I said, okay, dude, let's see what you got. Come on, bring it,
Me too. I was like, please let it be good.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm going to rank it also as really good. I think for me that's a good place for Signs. So really good is our ranking on the panel. So let's take a look. Julie, help me out in the chat. Let's go through these. Let's see what we got. I've got
There's 3 people said not my thing.
okay.
Stella said very good.
Very good. Yep. Okay.
3 masterpieces. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
So I think is it a tie? Because we've got 3 not my things, 3 masterpieces, and 3 very goods.
I think it is a tie. So listen, guys, if you want to be the tiebreaker, as whoever sends in the first super chat right now, you will determine its ranking. If no one does a super chat in the next 60 seconds, Julie and I will decide on the final ranking. So there you go. We don't often get ties. A 3-way tie is really rare. Yeah. All right. So I'll give you guys 60 seconds. And then we're gonna move on. What's up, 2 a.m. Mark joining the chat as well. Spoof is here also. Great to see you guys as well. Craven, did you watch Sinners? That's the show with Bill Pullman, right? If that's the one you're talking about, the series.
I think he's referring to. There's a new movie with I think Michael B. Jordan's in it. I think it's with vampires. I haven't seen it, but I've heard like a little bit about it.
I have. If that's the one you're talking about, then Mark, I have not seen that movie. No, I have not.
I've heard it's really good though.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No. Yeah. Have you seen it, Mark? Let us know. No spoilers, of course, but if you liked it, let us know. All right, guys. Now, Chris is saying that we've got 4 now with Not My Thing, but let's see. When it came in here, did it come in after I had cut off the voting? This is what I'm saying, I think. Came in at 8:04 my time. I guess that would make it. Would that do it? I think it will, won't it? Because it was a 3-way tie with 3s.
Well, and Stella just came in with a super chat for very good.
Oh, Stella, there you go. All right, Stella locked it in with very good. So let's move it on up.
Thank you, Stella.
Good job, Stella. That's right.
We're happy with that.
The day. You made Julie's night so far, Stella. That's awesome. Thanks for the super chat and for putting up Signs up there where I do feel it belongs to. Yeah. Much appreciated. Oh, Spoof is coming in, and we've got the audience now in the chat, our community friends. Spoof's going to pick the next movie for the $5 super chat. You guys get to pick the movie that we talk about if it's on the list. So let's do Jennifer's Body. Ooh, gonna say entertaining, but it says gonna say it's entertaining, okay, but still think it's really good. Well, you can say it's really good, man. You know, this is your movie pick. So, I mean, Julie, I almost think we should go with it's really good because he said it. I think that's what we should do. All right, so let's find Jennifer's Body. Help me out, Julie. You got good eyes as well.
Oh, second row, right under Children of the Corn.
There it is. Good call. Good catch. All right, Jennifer's Body. So, Julie, I'm going to let you start on this one and tell us your thoughts about the movie because there's a lot of differing opinions I find when talking with people about it.
I like this movie a good bit. It's one I've only seen. I think I've seen it twice. I think what's interesting and actually really sad about this movie, because I remember hearing the director speak about it. She was saying, and I think Megan Fox as well, it was marketed in a way that was vastly misleading, and it looked very exploitative in the marketing. And it really wasn't about that, you know? Um, so I think at the time it did have this stigma around it, and people seeing it and saying, "Oh, it's not what I thought it was going to be," and they were mad about it. I saw it; it was not what I thought it was going to be, and I was really happy about that. Um, I think it is a really, sorry, I'm stumbling here. I don't know
That's
if
okay.
I think I would put it at entertaining. Um,
Okay.
it is good. It's one I've only seen a couple times though, so it's not one I find myself always going back to.
Yeah.
But um,
Okay.
yeah, I think I'll leave it
So
there.
you're
Performances are very good from Megan
mhm.
Fox and Amanda Seyfried.
Okay. And so what's your final ranking then? As you
I think
said, I'm
I'd say
sorry.
entertaining.
Entertaining.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I'll give my ranking first. I'm gonna rank it as entertaining. Um, and Spoof has clarified in the chat and says it's entertaining. Okay, Spoof. Well, that's cool. We'll go with that. Um, I I'm with you on this. Honestly, Julie, I've only seen the movie one time,
Okay.
and it was way back when it came out. Like I honestly don't recall a whole lot about that movie. I think I even watched it at night, and I might have fallen asleep not because of the movie was bad, but because I was tired. And I finished it like the next day, but it was just disconnected. So you know how it is if you stop a movie midway and you don't, it just disrupts everything, the flow, all that stuff. I will agree with you though that the marketing really was not done. It was not properly done. That part I 100% agree with you on. But I'm going to put it entertaining because I did think when I watched of it, however I watched it in pieces, and at the end of the day, it was entertaining. I didn't think it was more than that. So I'm gonna agree with you guys on this one. When I say you guys, I mean a lot of the chat is also saying entertaining, um, and that's where I'm gonna put it for me as well. So we got two entertainings on the panel. Let's see what we got here. Hey, Nick's here from Nick's Pushes Horror Channel. Good to see you, man. Yeah, always a pleasure to have you in the chat, buddy. All right, Julie, help me out. Let's do this one more time for this movie. I think entertaining.
We have
There are.
5 really goods.
Okay.
Um,
Ooh.
3, uh, 3 entertainings.
Ooh, really good. Look at that.
Yeah, I think really
Okay.
good one.
Yeah. Well, Spoof, you're very welcome. Thank you for sending your super chat, buddy, to support the channel
Yeah, that
and
was a
this
good pick.
stream. It was a really good pick. And now and we're gonna move this right up to really good consensus majority. Nice. All right. Very good. Okay, guys. Well, and just a reminder, everyone that's joining, I know there's new folks coming in and out. A $5 super chat will let you pick the next movie that we're going to do. So that's what we just saw from Spoof.
Ooh, we just got one.
Oh, we just got one. So before we go to one of us picking the next film, we're going to do another audience, or I say audience, I mean community pick, a chat pick. And it's coming in from Oliver. What's up, Oliver? Sending in a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Oliver, because Oliver's going to pick the next movie that we are doing. And it's going to be Julie Saw.
Mm.
Masterpiece vote for Oliver. Great acting by Carrie, Shawnee, and Lee. An original story with a twist. Oh my gosh, was that ever a twist ending? Uh, James and Lee became horror legends. They did. The first movie out of the gate, James Wan was on the board as a legend already. Okay. Well, Julie, look, I have to let you go first because I know your love for this franchise. So you go ahead, take it away. Give us your thoughts and your ranking. And I think the ranking already is determined in the chat. It's going crazy with masterpieces. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Julie. You go.
Yeah, well, we already know. I'm with Oliver. This is such a special series to me. It's one that I've like talked so many people into watching, and they never want to believe me when I say, "No, it's really good. It's more than just, the blood and the torture. It's like a soap opera, right?" And this was the beginning,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
this definitely could be a standalone movie.
Yes.
And in fact, it probably was meant to be. But
Hmm.
so cool that these two guys, they made a short film, they got it made into a feature film, and it's become this legendary series,
Legend.
right? And
Legendary. It is.
whether or not we get our next two that we were promised, I don't know, but
Oh,
this movie
no.
will always be a masterpiece regardless. I don't
Yeah.
think anybody could say they saw the ending coming, right?
I can't believe it.
I
I would.
remember sitting there blinking like, "Huh?"
What just happened?
Um, and
Oh my gosh.
oh, yeah, it started it all, and these movies are like they're almost like a comfort show for me. It's like you can just watch them one after the other, and they're just I
Yep.
love the story, I love Tobin Bell, and
Hmm.
who knew, right? He probably had no idea that he was going to be a huge icon. He probably agreed to
Yes.
take a part in this movie, and he's not
Yeah,
even in most of the movie, but um
exactly.
and it just turned into this huge awesome thing.
For sure.
So yeah.
Yeah. A
Yeah, Oliver's
masterpiece.
saying let's pray for 11 and 12. Yeah,
I
we'll see.
know. I know.
We'll see.
Because and just to further, emphasize your points, I mean, Saw 10, the most recent one, is my favorite sequel. And that's the 10th entry into the franchise.
Yeah,
And
isn't that funny?
it is. It's like, and now if you watch Saw 10 and Saw 2 in that order, that's a trilogy. That is a trilogy right there.
For me, 6 is actually my favorite sequel. But the fact that 6 is my favorite sequel, which is also very high up
Still,
there, it says a lot, right?
it does. No, it totally does. And Nick says Torben Bell's life changed forever with that decision. You bet it
Oh,
sure did.
yeah.
Yes, it did.
I know he's done some other things, but I have to admit I haven't seen him in anything else.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
Spoof says I haven't seen Saw 10 yet. Oh my
Oh, you
goodness.
should see it. It's
Yeah,
worth it.
man. It's fantastic. It's like I say, my favorite sequel. It's done, and we really get to see Tobin Bell
Oh, yeah.
act. We really get to see him act, which we didn't get a lot of that in the franchise. And
Yeah.
he's an amazing. He just does an amazing job. Um, so yeah, this is absolutely a landslide in the chat for um, uh, masterpiece. I mean, there's just no question. Let me go find Saul. I didn't even put it up there yet. I know
Um,
it's right
there it is.
here. Is it which? No, that's 2. No, here it is, right?
Is that a
Isn't
foot?
that's a
If it's a foot, it should be
that
that. I
should be the
can't
first
tell.
one because we got Saw 2 over here and Saw
Yeah.
3 there. So
Okay,
yeah,
that's got to be it.
it's got to be it. We're gonna go with it. Saw 1. I do believe this is it though, for real. Okay. Saw the original is a masterpiece. Yes. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Thank you, Oliver, again for your super chat. And guys, listen, we are halfway to goal. It's not looking good now, Julie. We're running out of time. So, you guys, we've got 10 more super chats needed. And here's what I'll do. I'll do this. We were going to end the stream at 8:30, but we did get started a little bit later than planned. So how about this? I'll extend it to 8:45. So that's just basically just tiny bit less than 30 minutes. If we can hit the goal of 10 super chats by 8:45 Central, we will extend the stream for 1 hour tonight. It's an instant reward challenge. And so you don't have to wait for this one. It's instant. Julie has agreed to stay as well, and we'll both go for another whole hour with you guys. But we've got to hit the goal. It's in your hands, my friends. We got 10 super chats. We need 20 to do it. So I will leave it up to you guys. Now, Julie, we have another we've got another super chat that came in. Ramona. Hey, Ramona, what's up? For $2. That says Donnie Darko serves a higher tier.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Well, there you go. So Donnie Darko, we're going to move you up to really good. There we go. Thank you, Ramona, for your super chat and your voicing on the panel there on the rankings. And, you know, sometimes when someone makes a move, it shocks you, Julie, right? It shocks you. And, you know, if I had to pick someone that has to express the face of shock and the face of awe without speaking a word, I think it might be this guy right here. Let's see. I mean, is that shocking or not? That's pretty shocking.
I think it takes a lot of confidence to be that type of actor.
Yeah, it does. Oh gosh. All right. All right, guys. And Oliver's sharing some of his opinions. Thank you, Oliver, for the super chat. Oliver says, I want this stream to go longer for an extra hour. He's helping to make it happen. Says Saw 2, masterpiece, loved Donnie. Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree. Excellent points. And I mean, yeah, the first two Saws, maybe the first three, but the first two I really like. And then I slide in Saw 10 right where it should be in between 1 and 2. And that really makes for some good stuff, some good viewing. So thanks, Oliver, for chiming in on Saw 2 and Donnie rather. And for your super chat, buddy, supporting the channel. I really appreciate it.
Now, does that mean we rank Saw 2, or is that...
No, because we haven't actually gotten, in order to pick the movie, it's a $5 super chat.
Okay.
So if we had ranked Saw 2, then we could have, potentially moved it. But but we haven't actually covered it yet. So
okay,
we'll see if we get to it tonight. It's possible. There's a lot of movies.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Very nice. Yeah, we really do appreciate you, Nick. And Nick's got a great channel as well over on Nick Bush's Horror Channel. And I'm so nice to see you here tonight, man. I'm glad you're hanging out with us. I really do. All right, so let's get back to it. Who picked last, Julie? I don't even remember.
Oh, I think I picked Signs, so I think it's your turn.
Okay, then. All right. Okay, should I do an easy one or maybe a more maybe not as easy one? What do you think?
Maybe not as easy, but it's your choice.
I'm with you. I'm with you because there's
mix
quite
it
a
up
few.
A bit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's mix it up a bit. Oh Lord, have mercy.
I think I see what you're looking at.
Yeah, I think you do. I can't believe it.
Striking poster.
I am picking Tusk, and I cannot believe I'm picking this movie. But I have to do it. And I'm really anxious to see what everyone thinks about it, including you, Julie. Let's get this up here. Placeholder down here for now. The movie Tusk. Julie, well, no, I guess I'll go ahead and go first since I picked. I'll stick with how we're doing it. Hey JT, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. We're ranking movies. Yeah, man. And we got a bunch of stuff going on, JT. So right now, Julie and I are going to end the stream. Actually, let me update this banner. The stream's going to end at 8:45 Central unless we hit our super chat goal. It's an instant reward challenge tonight. So I like to do those every now and then. And Julie was on board for sticking around longer. So there we go. Now it's updated with 8:45. There you go. So welcome to the stream. Hey, we're over halfway there. We only need 9, Julie. 9 super chats.
Okay.
We'll extend it for a whole hour. So there you go. I know, JT. I know. I knew I was going to shock some people. Yes. So let me just tell you about Tusk. I had no idea I went into this movie blind as far as like what's going on with it, what's it about. And it was on a watch party actually on the channel, the Night Watch Zone. And that movie was that's a disturbing movie. I'm sorry. That movie really is disturbing to me on so many different levels. And I see a lot of you haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I know. It's not really I don't know how much of a mainstream movie that really is in horror. It's out there, but I never had even heard of the movie until the watch party. So let's get back to it. I watched this movie, and I'm not going to spoil it because a lot of you haven't seen it. And I would say watch the movie. You should definitely watch the movie, I think, and form your own opinion. But that movie is so disturbing, and the way that movie ends, Julie, you've seen it, right? You've seen it. Yeah.
Yes.
The final scenes I'm talking about, that is just so messed up. I can't even. I'm like, seriously, I'm at a loss for words. So all I can say about this movie is that it was original. I will give it that. Kevin Smith, Kevin Smith, or you either love him or you don't. Usually, Kevin Smith. I appreciated that he swung the bat and hit something that's very different and unique. I don't ever plan to watch. I will never watch that movie again unless it's a watch party. That's the only way I would consider it.
Agreed.
Yes, there you go. That's it. That's it. So for me, I'm gonna put Tusk as not my thing. It's just not my thing. I mean, I almost put it as entertaining because for what it was still entertaining. So you know what? I'll put it entertaining. I'll give Kevin that. But if it's not a watch party, I'm not watching it. So, all right, Julie, let's get your thoughts on Tusk.
So I also would not watch it again unless it was in a watch party.
Yes.
It's not quite on the level of something like Human Centipede, right? But it reminds me of that in the sense that it's like you're just watching somebody's life get completely ruined, and for really there's no reason for it except there's some demented person who wants to experiment, right? And it's
yeah, that's it.
And seeing what happens to him and the end result, and it's like, well, I'd rather be dead. It's a very depressing movie.
It's so depressing. Oh my gosh. I mean, exactly. I'm with you. I mean, it's just, if you're looking for a movie that ends with nice, wonderful, redeeming qualities, and you're going to turn it off and feel really good, this is not the movie to watch. It's just not.
It is entertaining, but since I don't wish to watch it again, I think I might actually put it in not my thing.
Yep, that was my initial instinct.
I know,
as well.
It's hard, right? Because it is.
And Justin Long was amazing in the movie.
He was. Okay, you know what? For that, I would say entertaining because he's great performer.
Great performance. Yeah. Okay.
And
So
and
Julie,
and good
oh, go
for
ahead.
him for doing such a
Yeah, right?
strange movie.
Yeah, I mean, you're an actor in Hollywood, right? And you're getting the scripts, and this comes across your desk. It's like, I'd love to ask him, like, what really made him like clinch it, like he wanted to do it. And it could be, like you said, because it's something so different and
Right,
bizarre.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So there you go, guys. Julie and I both are going to rank it entertaining. And let's see what we got for the votes in the chat, guys. Um, let's see. I'm going up here. We've got haven't seen Tusk, no opinion. Okay. Stella hasn't seen it. Doom hasn't seen it.
Wow.
Taryn hasn't seen it. Paul has never seen it. Oh, wow. I think, well, let's see. We got Masterpiece. Okay. Wow. Ramona Masterpiece. That's 2 masterpieces. Mary says, not my thing. Okay. Am I missing anything, Julie? Can you see?
I'm scrolling down. Don't see.
Hey, Denisha. Denisha Lane's in the house.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
Denisha. Spoof said really good. I think that's the last like vote.
Okay. All right. We're going to cut off the voting right now for Tusk. And
So
what do you think
majority is
won?
nobody's seen it.
That's what I think. Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to leave it right
Yeah.
where it is. Now, if you have seen it and you want to get it out of the basement and get it up to not my thing, you can send a super chat in. You can tell me where you want it, and we'll move it up 1 level. Okay. Oh my gosh. Hey, real quick, a couple super chats have come through. Talking Star Wars is helping out to reach the goal. Thank you so much for that. And by the way, we are at 13 of 20, Julie. Woo.
All right. And we've got what, 15 minutes?
We've got 15 minutes. That's it. And we've got just 7 more to go, right? Yeah, 7.
Mhm.
7 more to go, guys. If you get 7 more super chats in 15 minutes, collectively as a group, we will extend the stream for an hour. Otherwise, we'll call it a night. Oliver sent in a $5 super chat because he wants to pick the next movie. And he did. It is Cube. Canadian horror movie, part of a trilogy. Cube is like Saw. Cube is a masterpiece. Wow.
Oh, I
Okay.
haven't seen it.
You know, I watched it one time. First, let me find the poster. Help me out here. I know I saw it. It's in here.
I have no idea what it looks like.
I don't remember. I just remember seeing Cube. Well, don't worry. We can start talking about it. Julie hasn't seen it yet. So, oh, here it is. There. I knew I saw it. This movie's a trip.
I don't think I've even heard of it.
Yeah, it was, I don't think it was a hugely known in the box office or anything. I saw it in theaters though. I believe it was at theaters that my buddy Mike and I saw it. I don't remember. It was either theaters or we rented it, but it's a very interesting movie. And I see what Oliver means by saying it's kind of like Saw, because you're in these cube and there's different panels that you open up and go up or down or to the side. But some of them result in the horrible consequences.
Okay.
So it's got that Saw vibe a little bit. So you might actually like it, Julie.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say definitely check it out. So I'm going to put Cube for me. I'm going to put it at the entertaining level right here. That's where I'm going to go with. Oliver says it's a masterpiece, and hey, look, he sent in a super chat, and so we're gonna move it up to masterpiece, Julie. I think that's the deal.
Okay.
That's the deal we made tonight, or I made tonight, right? So, okay, Oliver, dude, wow. So, guys, go watch Cube. Oliver loves it. He thinks it's a masterpiece. I think it's worth watching, and it looks like a lot of the people would have won with haven't seen it as well. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Tons of those. So, all right. An unknown guy. Well, you're known here now. So, welcome to the chat. Okay, guys. All right. Let me see where we got. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. All right. Okay. All right, guys. So let's see. Julie, I think it's your turn because I picked Tusk. Yep. So
Okay.
let me go back
Um,
down.
Hmm. Hmm. Can you scroll down a little?
Yes, ma'am. There we go.
Um, hmm. Uh, sorry.
Mm. Hmm.
Hmm. Scroll down a little.
Sure. While Julie's looking over the movies, guys, just a reminder, $5 super chat. You can pick the next movie. You're in control of what we pick and talk about. $5 super chat gives you that opportunity to do it. Otherwise, if you send a super chat in, as in addition to that, it will go towards the goal of our 20 instant reward challenge tonight. It's an instant reward challenge, meaning you don't have to wait. If we reach the goal of 20, we will extend the stream another hour, a whole another hour with you guys. But you got 15 minutes to do it. We're getting short on time, so it's up to you guys. You're in control. All right, Julie, have you thought about it?
Yep, I'm gonna go with the American version of The Ring. It's right next to The Nun.
Oh, dude. What a great choice.
I was trying to pick something less known, but then I was like, nah, I gotta do it.
Sometimes you just got to go with it. You got to go for it. Yes. All right, guys, we're talking about The Ring. All right, Julie, give us your thoughts.
I feel like I just talked about this movie recently. I don't know where, but I love this movie so much. This was one of those classic movies where you see it when you're too young, at least for me. um, and it scared the heck out of me. The performances are great. I think the director is director of the first Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy.
Okay.
Sorry, random fact, but he did a
Random.
great
That's
job.
cool. Mhm.
Yeah, this movie holds up too. It's still so good.
It does.
Twisty, scary, disturbing, depressing. Naomi Watts is so good in this, and so is
Mhm.
the actor who plays her son. Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
yeah,
he's
he was
great.
great. True.
Such a strange kid, but he does a great job. And this is actually I like this American remake better than the original version of the movie.
Nice.
It's interesting. So I'm gonna put it at, honestly, I'd put it at masterpiece.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like it
Hey,
that much.
yeah, yeah. You know, this movie, and you've probably heard me say this before, but I saw this as an adult and it jacked me up. So don't feel bad. You were a kid, listen, it still had the same effect on me as a grown man. I watched this movie and there's something about it, guys. I don't know what it is, but something about this that got into my psyche. It got into my head and I was very unsettled for days after this movie. And I had nightmares. I had nightmares about a movie, for goodness sake. And it was literally the first 2 weeks after I watched it, before I stopped feeling that weird, unsettling feeling. And what's so weird about that, Julie, is that my brother-in-law was out of town on a trip for business, and he had some time to kill, so he decided to go to the theater, not looking up anything about the movies, and he said, "I'm just going to go and decide based on the movie title." And he went to the theater, said The Ring. He said, "Oh," he said, "I bet that's about marriage, like a marriage movie, like a
Oh,
rom-com."
not
Uh,
quite.
no, he bought a ticket, he watched the movie, and he told me before I had a chance to say anything, he said to me, he said, "Bro, that movie messed me up." I'm like, "Are you serious? It did me too." And he had nightmares from it as well. It's so wild. And
It's yeah, it's funny because when I first heard the title, I also thought it was about a ring, but
yeah,
but
well, it
like a
makes sense.
cursed ring, not a wedding
Yeah.
ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I can't imagine going to see that thinking it's
Yeah. Like a
something
romance or
completely
something.
different.
Yeah. Gosh.
What a surprise.
Oh man. Yeah, she was shocked and it really rattled him. And he doesn't watch horror movies. He's not a
Oh.
horror guy. So it really got to him. I really did.
And for a PG-13 rating, this movie
That's
is very
right. Yes.
effective. Wow.
That's a good point. It's not even R-rated. It's PG-13.
Yeah.
And I use this as an example of anyone that says you can't have an effective horror movie at PG-13. I just say no. Yes, you can. You
You
sure can.
absolutely can. You just have to want to.
Yes, it's
Takes
all in the.
talent, but
It
yeah.
takes talent to do it. You're right, because you have to make it be scary with limited. You're in a confined space, and people that pull it off, like James Wan, can pull that off,
Yep, he
and
did. Yep.
he's done it. And this movie, I don't remember. I know the director you're talking about, but I don't know who. Anyway, I'll give him the credit because he was the one that directed the film. They pulled it together and it made it happen. So, um, I look, if this, I'm teetering between really good and a masterpiece. I will tell you that.
Oof.
And the way this has affected me, I almost have to put it at masterpiece because I don't get affected by movies very often
I
like
think
that.
you should. Oh, and
I
fun
don't.
fact, if you listen
Yeah.
closely, you can hear some of the Pirates of the Caribbean score reused in this movie, but on piano.
Oh, interesting. I love the trivia. This is great. All right, so guys, let's oh, look at Doom Turkey. He used to live on Wembley Island where they took the ferry that's used in the film. That is
Oh my gosh.
cool. Wow. That's
Oof.
awesome. All right, Julie, let's help me out. Let's get into these votes in the chat. I know the panel.
Mm,
We are at masterpiece. Let's see what we got. Starting with Stella G is where I'm starting at here.
okay. I
Okay, we
was
got
starting
very
from the
good.
bottom, but my
Oh,
bad.
that's kind. Let's meet in the middle. That's good. You go right ahead. Mary Robinson saying it's a masterpiece as well. Yeah.
Got 5 really goods.
Okay. And 3 masterpieces.
Mhm.
So really good is going to win out for the ring. Oh, wait a minute.
Masterpiece.
Doom's the one in. Oh, that's 5-4. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, please, somebody
Guys,
else say masterpiece.
if you think it's a masterpiece, now's your time. Or send in a super chat right now and say masterpiece, and I will lock it in, and it will not be moved. We're that close. 5-4. Oh my gosh. Now look, we got almost 30 folks here. I know not everyone has voted, and that's okay. You don't have to. But if you have an opinion on it, this is the time to do it. Because we are getting ready to wind the stream down. Oh gosh, I'll go 30 more seconds and then we're going to have to put it at really good.
Ah,
It's killing me. Oh
I
man,
know, right?
it is. All right, I don't see anything coming in. If I'm going to go ahead and put it at really good, if you guys do send a super chat in, I will and want to move it up to masterpiece, I will do that. But here it is on really good. Oh, okay.
Dang, it just doesn't look quite right there.
It doesn't. It's like, no, come on. You need to go up there a little bit. Oh, to the masterpiece level. All right, let's see where we're at here, guys. Where are we at on our instant challenge? We're still at 13.
Mm-hmm.
We're still 7 away from reaching the goal to extend the stream for 1 hour. So we still got about 2 or 3 minutes to stream. So if any of you want to extend it, now's the literally last call. This is going to be it.
That was the time to carpet bomb.
That's right. Or as my buddy and I used to say when we were young, we don't say it anymore because I don't do this habit anymore. We used to say, if you smoke them, if you got them, smoke them. Because it's about everything's going down.
Yep.
All right. We'll see what happens. The chat can surprise you sometimes. You guys surprise us a little bit here.
I think it's your turn.
Oh, is it my turn now? No, you're fine. I'm glad. Yeah, thanks for I was about to ask you that. How about
it is your turn because I picked the ring. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're right. So I'll tell you what, Julie. How about this? We've got 13 super chats. So how about this? We'll go ahead and extend it 15 minutes. Is that cool?
That's fair. Yeah, I think that's
okay.
Fair.
So we're going to give you guys a little extra time. We are at 13. We'll go ahead and go to 9 p.m. If you guys want to extend that all the way up to 9:30, you guys can hit the goal. We'll go an extra 30 minutes at that point. It's up to you. All right. Back to it. Here we go. You're welcome, Paula. You're very welcome. Let's see.
The darn ads.
Yeah. Yes. Gotta love it. Gotta love YouTube. Okay. Let's see. Well, all right. Just making sure which one I want to go with. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm going to go with another M. Night Shyamalan movie, and it's one we haven't talked about. It's The Village.
Oh, good pick.
Yes. This is one. It slipped my mind earlier. I'm like, oh, The Village. Yes. Another movie that I believe is one of his better movies, one of his top movies for me. So The Village. This is a movie that I really enjoyed it. I did. I really liked this movie. And I'm not going to ruin the twist of the film. I won't do that because that's just too good. It's so good how it ends. So I'm not going to do that. But I will just tell you that these people in this old-timey village, I don't know what time era we're talking about here, but whatever it was, old school village where the community is more like it, where they live. And all they're, really what they're just trying to do is just do what everybody does, live, keep their kids safe, have a good place that everyone can thrive in. But you know what, Julie, the problem is there's monsters lurking in the woods. And so the great part of the film is when trying to see what's going on with these monsters. Are they going to get them? Are they going to kill them? Are the monsters going to kill the people? Right. And a lot goes on in the movie. Again, I'm not going to spoil it because it's one you really need to see. But I enjoyed it. I saw it in theaters and I really did enjoy it. And I thought the idea was very good. Really cool idea for where M. Night was going for it in this movie. So I'm going to rank it as, I'm going to go ahead and put it at really, I want to go really good. It's really good or entertaining. I'm going to go really good for me because I thought it was really good. I liked it. I know it's kind of divisive. A lot of people are on the fence, but I liked it. So really good is my ranking. Julie, what do you think about this M. Night movie?
Yeah, this is another one of those super nostalgic childhood memories for me. I also saw it in the theater. I went to see it with my parents, and I'll never forget. We're
Mm-hmm.
leaving the theater, and my dad goes and puts his back to the woods and does the. You can't really see me, but he puts his
Yeah.
arms out and he does the thing they do in
Yes.
the movie, and we were all screaming at him, "No, no, don't!"
Yes. That's right.
Seen this movie a bunch. It's oh my gosh, the actors that he recruited, like Sigourney Weaver is in this movie.
Oh my gosh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh, dang.
Joaquin Phoenix, of course, Adrian Brody, Bryce Dallas Howard. Oh my gosh, yeah, M. Night was pulling a
Yeah.
lot of big names in this movie, but I really, yeah, this was I I know a lot of people are divisive on it, but I think it's one of his better ones for sure. Yeah, I would go with really good. It's so good, and the acting is great, and yeah, the chemistry between the actors. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Stella, I agree. Joaquin and Bryce, yeah, so
Yeah.
good. Um, and I love the ending. I know a lot of people. I think a lot of people that's the issue they have, but for me, I think it worked, and I
Me too.
never saw it coming. Um,
Yeah.
I would say really good.
Okay. All right. Nick says when M Night is on, he is on. I
That's so
agree.
true.
It
And
is.
somebody said when he's off, he is off.
Oh yeah. And when
That
he's
is
on,
also true.
that's also very true.
He's
Very true
got no middle
statements.
ground.
He
Well, he does have a
doesn't.
little middle ground, but he does.
It's little. It's a very little middle.
He did fly off the handle for a bit, but it's interesting. He seems to do much better with when he's doing his own thing, left to his own creative devices. It was
Yeah.
really when he was pulled in or chose to do big studio films that he fell off. Just wasn't his thing, you know?
It was not. No,
Yeah.
it just didn't. It just, like I say, it just wasn't a fit, and it just,
Yeah.
unfortunately, you could tell. But that's okay. For me, for this movie, it was really good. I mean, and what's your final ranking again, Julie, for
I
this one?
said really good. Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. I just want to make sure I heard you right. Thank you, Nick. That's funny. Let's
Hey, you
get a
never know,
twist. You
right?
never know. One thing I know about this community, I don't ever count them out. You guys have showed up in the last 5 minutes of a stream before. You guys always show up, so I am not worried at all. Hey, man,
Hey,
glad you could
May.
join us. All right. Okay, so that was my pick. Let's look at the chat real quick, Julie. Help me out here. Let's see what the ranking is. I see a lot of entertaining. Entertaining. Wow, entertaining.
Yeah.
I think that's the consensus as best I can tell.
Think so.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, that's too bad.
It is
But
way too bad.
that's all right.
That's how it goes. Yep. Remember, if Super Chat can move this up or down if you don't agree with entertaining as the ranking, guys. So keep that in mind. All right, we got 10 minutes left, Julie. We're almost done unless something happens quickly. Oh, great question. ATG, what's up, man? Good to see you here. Julie does not have currently a YouTube channel, but she does have an Instagram account. So Julie or Mayanne, since Mayanne's with us, Mayanne, I'm going to keep Julie busy on the panel. Would you mind, Mayanne, posting the link for Julie's Instagram, so those who would like to follow her, and that should be all of you, will go and click follow. How's that sound, Julie? Are you cool with that?
That sounds good. Thank you. What's the saying? I like playing second fiddle. Is that the saying?
Oh.
As in for why I don't have my own channel.
Oh, I got you. Hey, it's all good. I look, I love having you here. And if that means no channel, then just keep your Instagram going. That's fine with me. Whatever suits you best. Oh,
Maybe someday, but
I think it could be in your future. Personally, I do.
maybe. I'm content with being a guest.
Oliver says it's set to private, so I don't know what that means. Are they able to send requests on private?
You can send requests and I'll accept them, but
There you
I
go.
keep all my stuff on private now.
I don't
So
blame you.
sorry about that. But
No,
if you want to follow me, you can, and I'll accept it.
there you go, guys. Well, there you go. So don't be worried about private. She's. You can still send your requests, as you just said. So all is well.
I was getting a lot of spam follows. So
Oh
I think
gosh.
everybody can relate to that, right?
Oh yes. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, Julie. You're back up. Hey, and by the way, guys, remember, just for those that have just joined new, because we've had a new spike up, um, a $5 super chat, you can pick the next movie that we select. So you can do that and actually pick the movie we'll talk about as long as it's on this massive list. So, Julie, speaking of massive list, your turn, my friend.
Okay. Let's see. Is this going to be our last one, I guess?
It looks like this will probably be our last
Okay.
one unless we get a bunch of super chats. Yeah, this will be it.
Okay. Let's go The Witch. It's next to The Purge. Down.
What row? Oh, wait.
Yep.
No.
Oh, your mouse was just on it.
There it is, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, we're talking about The Witch. So, Julie, tell us what your thoughts are in your ranking.
Um.
Don't worry
So,
about the
okay, so-
dogs. It's okay, Julie. It's all good. Don't
I'm
worry.
sorry. Yeah.
No, it's fine. Trust me. When I'm at home, the dogs go crazy. It's all good.
I'll try to be quick and then mute myself. Okay.
No, don't be quick, Julie. Go ahead.
Okay. I've only seen this movie a few times. Let's see. I'm at a loss for words. I wanted to pick it. I love the ending of this movie. The movie is very bleak. If you haven't seen it, and it's. I know a lot of people don't quite vibe with it. I think the dialogue is a bit much for some people. But it's such a depressing movie, but I absolutely love the ending. There's something about it where it's like, well, I guess might as well at this point. It's like everything goes so badly in this movie. But I love the main actress, Anya Taylor-Joy, and she's really skyrocketed since then.
Yeah.
And she's great in this movie. I would say entertaining though. I wouldn't quite put it at very good, but definitely made me a Robert Eggers fan though. So
I have not seen the movie.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have a vote. I've never seen it. I know a lot of people have talked about that movie, and I mean, even Tara in Scream 5 talking to Stu on the phone in the kitchen. And remember, she mentions The Witch as well. As elevated horror, as back from the big A24 push, primarily of the elevated horror. But yeah, I haven't seen it. So it's a movie you definitely would recommend, right?
I would recommend it. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I've heard some people say it's not for them, and I can kind of get that, right? He's got definitely a style, but I think it's worth at least one watch. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see. So Julie's going to put it at entertaining. So final call for votes on The Witch. And we will tally up, Julie, if you can help me with that. I appreciate it. Mega Giant says American Psycho is a masterpiece. I completely agree.
Mm-hmm.
And Julie, I know you do as well, I believe, right? Didn't you also
Yep.
think masterpiece? So Mega Giants, if you send in a super chat right now, you can move it up. You can, and I will move it to masterpiece level, and that would be a good thing to do because I love that movie.
I've got like 3 really goods.
Okay.
1 not my thing. 1 entertaining.
Okay. All right. So we're going with really good. Is that where it ended up?
Think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because I said entertaining. You haven't seen it, but so yeah, I'd say I think really good had the majority. Yeah.
It's still 1. Okay.
Yep.
Well, there you go. The Witch at the really good level. All right. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to do 1 more. How about that? Well, and then we're going to go a little bit just because it's still not 9 o'clock yet. So we got a minute. So we just snuck it in. I'm going to go with 1 more to end out. This will be our last movie, guys. And we'll be ending the stream as soon as this our comments are over for it. Oh. Oh man. See, I know what you said, Julie, a minute ago, and you're like apologizing for taking long. I get it. Like I'm with you.
It's hard
like,
when you know it's your last one. You're like, "Who? I really
yeah,
gotta."
yeah. You want to go out with a banger, you know? Okay. All right. All right, guys. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna go out with a Wes Craven. One of his. It was actually only his 2nd film. The original Heels Have Eyes, 1977. And Julie, have you seen the movie?
I haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I
Okay.
saw the remake when I was too young to see it, and I had my
Mhm.
eyes covered for most of it, but I really need to see the original and rewatch the remake now that I'm
Yes.
older.
Yes, yes. Okay, well, let me just tell you, I won't spoil anything because I really do. This is a gritty, raw film. Is the way I describe this movie. Remember his first film in 1972, The Hills Have Eyes. You seen that, Julie?
You you said The Last House on the Left?
Yeah, the original
Yeah.
Wes Craven's first movie from 72. You've seen that one.
Yep.
Okay. This movie, very different, very, very different, but it maintains his same level of grittiness and rawness, and just done masterfully. I mean, he did an amazing job. It's one of those movies you have to prepare yourself for, just like Last House on the Left. The remake, not so much. That was a glossed over, shiny version. But if you want to see the real grit of that movie and what Wes was trying to communicate, the original for Last House and the original for Hills Have Eyes. Now the remake of Hills Have Eyes that Julie you were talking about is a good movie in my opinion. Wes fully endorsed the film, and he did interviews for it and everything. So I was like, okay, if Wes is on board, then I'm gonna watch it, and it was good. But there's nothing like that original, and the way Wes shot this movie, the film he used, everything about it is it's a very dark movie. It's a very disturbing movie, and it's raw. That's the best. I keep using that word, but that's the best adjective I can think of. It's raw, and it's watch party worthy. it is watch party worthy for sure. For me, I'm not going to put it at masterpiece, but for my ranking is really good. It's going to be just under the masterpiece level for me for The Real Hills Have Eyes. So guys in the chat, tell us what you think about the original Wes Craven's Hills Have Eyes that he wrote and directed. And I'm curious how many have seen it. So let's go to the chat here and see what we got. Let's see.
See one really good. One haven't
Okay.
seen it.
Okay. Really good from Paula. Stella G says unsettling. But we need a different Stella. Stella, where would you put it on our rankings, though? I do agree. It's very unsettling. Oh, my gosh. But I'd be curious what your rank is. Mayanne says, is it difficult to watch? It's tough. You really gotta be you gotta get yourself ready, Julie. So if I do a watch party on this one, just come in prepared for some very unsettling things.
Okay.
And that way you'll at least kind of be ready for it, what you're going to see. Stella says entertaining. Talking's never seen it. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, Nick's right. It's so hard you can't replicate. Although I will say one thing. I thought Ty West did a pretty good job with X. It looked like it was out of the 70s to me.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Pretty close.
Right. Like, it wasn't. It's like you can't really go back and replicate it. But I thought he did a good job in terms of like getting as close to that look and raw feel. He got close. He did a good job. I give him a lot of credit for that. I actually really, after I saw X, I said, man, okay, Ty West, you can do slasher now. You can do a slasher movie. You got my confidence in that. All right. So we're going to rank this where, Julie? Help me out. Where do we rank out at? I already forgot. I got to talk.
Well, I haven't seen it. You said very good. It was hard to tell what was what in the chat.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot of separation between stuff.
Couple entertainings.
There was a couple entertainings. So, and
that's
you haven't. I'm going to go with haven't seen, no opinion, because don't you think that's right? Because a lot of people hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
Unless something else really flat out won. Mayanne says really good. Okay, it's another really good vote. Okay. Hey, Jeff, welcome. All right, yeah, Blake's never seen it as well, so that's another one. Entertaining. Oh, man, we're getting lots of votes here. Okay. Never seen it. Really good. Entertaining. All 3 different categories. Oh, gosh.
It might be entertaining because there was a couple entertainings earlier.
Yeah, there were. There sure were.
That seems fair, right? I've never seen it. You said really good. It's right in the middle.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll do that for now. Let's do that for now. We're going to go up to entertaining for Wes Craven's Hills Have Eyes. All right, guys. Well, listen, this was a lot of fun. We didn't get the instant reward challenge. Well, we got close. We were 7 away. We almost were there. Hey, Jeff. Jeff's just coming in to the chat. So like I say, guys, if we have a blitz of super chats in the next 2 or 3 minutes as we wrap up, then we'll extend it to 9:30. We'll go another 23 minutes. Otherwise, we'll end it here. So Julie, I know we shared your Instagram out. Any movies you're looking forward to seeing coming up this year? That just kind of curious.
Oh, I have so many that I missed. So many that for a while, I was going to see stuff by myself in the theater on like Tuesday nights during the half price nights at
Ah,
Regal.
nice.
Um, I need to see Companion. Actually, that's on HBO now, so I could watch that whenever.
True, it is.
Um, Novocaine, I wanted to see.
Oh,
Uh, The Monkey, haven't seen it.
yep, same.
Uh, Heart Eyes, haven't seen it.
That one is good.
It is
I've seen
okay.
that one. That one is good. Yes.
Um, Jeez. I think that's everything that I've missed so far. I missed like a whole bunch in a row because my life just got crazy with work. But what about you?
Yeah,
Oh, I know what you did last summer. Yeah.
yeah, that's,
I
I
don't know.
mean,
I'm a little worried.
I'm like fingers crossed kind of
Yeah.
thing. Um, but yeah, no, I'm with you. There's a lot that I need to catch up on. Companion is another movie I haven't seen yet. I need to catch up on that. Um, but I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving too. And as far as I know, it's still going to come out this fall, but there's been no talk about it lately.
Hmm.
And I'm wondering if perhaps Eli Roth has moved it to a later date because you think right by now we'd be in pre-production. There'd be a lot of, they'd be filming right now, honestly. So unless they pull it in late, they could, but but I'm going to leave it out there for now until I hear it's not going to be this year. Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I'm looking forward to seeing. So,
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Matthew Lillard's role is going to be in that.
And apparently Skeet. So that's
Apparently, Skeet.
interesting.
Yes, I know. Um, yeah, Companion, I still need to see, and The Monkey, I still need to see as well. So I'm with you. There's several that are on my list for this year, 100%. And oh, guys, check it out, man. Jeff Hill just sent a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Jeff. Seriously, man. I would have been here earlier, but I forgot you were on this time. Yeah,
Oh.
this is not, I don't normally stream on a Wednesday night. It's like, Saturday nights. I wasn't able to this past Saturday, but you guys know for 90% of the time, Saturday nights, I'm on. You guys know where I'm going to be. But Wednesday is a different kind of day. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this because it feels good. And I want to talk about this. And I want Julie to come talk with me about it again. And she was able to. So it was perfect. So no worries, Jeff. Thank you so much, man. Your super chat is again helping to reach the goal to extend the stream all the way to 9:30, which would be a 2-hour stream. Appreciate that, man. Actually, 2 hours. That's actually more than 2 hours. Appreciate that, buddy. Good to see you. Good to have you here, man. And look what else Jeff has done. Jeff has gifted 5 memberships to the channel tonight. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
awesome.
Bro, thank you so much, Jeff. Oh my gosh. It looks like the memberships went to Mr. Rick. Happy to be on the air with Scott. Oh, he was just here earlier. He's a patron member. Now he's also a channel member. Crowbar of the Skull, Adrian Phillips, and Ken Bird. Nice. Well, if any of you guys are here, please be sure and thank Jeff for gifting 5 memberships to the channel. Jeff, you're awesome. You're so
Yeah,
generous,
oh my
bro.
gosh, he's always gifting and donating.
So much, man. He's so generous. It's just so kind. Um, all right, guys. And also, Jeff just sent in, hold on a second here. Sure I got this right. Jeff just sent in another super chat for $5. Jeff is trying to reach the goal of 20 right now. He is in a full court press. Jeff, my goodness, brother. Thank you so much, man. And he sent another $5 super chat so that we can try to hit that goal of 20 super chats. Oh my gosh, that is incredible, man. You're amazing, Jeff, and you have such a part in this community, always being here, always being giving great comments and questions, and such faithful support, Jeff. So thank you so much. You're helping out the channel more than you know, bro. It really helps keep the lights on here and helps me to continue to do a lot more stuff for the channel and for videos and live streams too. So thank you, Jeff. Julie, we got to play a clip, right? We come on. Russell, he's coming in too as well. Excuse me, with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Russell. Here's one more. Man, that's so appreciated. Look, honestly, and I think, Julie, I can speak for you. It's an honor. It's an honor when you see this, that people want to hear us continue and go through the rankings with them and extend a stream. I mean, that means a lot to me, and I know it has to you as well.
It does. It's like, wow, I guess we're not so boring after all, huh?
Exactly.
People want to hear us keep yapping.
You like us. You really like us. Oh, Jeff, we love you too, buddy. Seriously, man. Thank you so much. That's incredible. All right. Let's see. While we got 2 minutes left on the countdown. Oh my gosh. 2 minutes left, guys, to get there. We're so close. And while we're going to wait and see, let's go ahead and go to a clip, Julie, for everybody. And I played this one the other day. I'm going to go ahead and play it again because you just never know when you want to have a futuristic toilet in your house. And I'm going to show you a design for one right here. Check this out.
And in the bathroom, something we've never seen before, an electronically disguised toilet.
I mean, Julie, what do you think?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It saves space.
Exactly.
You can hide your
Decorative.
toilet if you don't want people to use it.
Exactly. Where's your restroom? Oh, I'm sorry. You have to go next door. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow,
Let's
we hit the goal.
Hey, did we hit it? We did hit the goal. You guys are amazing. Look at that. 20 of 20. Well, Julia, that means we got another 15 minutes to go. We got more movies to talk about.
Yeah.
And Jeff, thank you so much, Jeff. Another super chat by Jeff.
Oh my goodness.
And another super chat by Russell. Man, you guys are so generous. Thank you. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. You're supporting the channel like that, you have no idea the impact you have. So thank you so much, guys. Wow. Okay. Here we go. It's now going to be Julie, it's your turn. Yeah, because I went last, right? Yeah. No, wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
I picked Hills Have Eyes.
Yep.
That's right. All right. And just a reminder, guys, in these next 15 minutes, at $5 super chat, you are able to pick the movie that we pick next. Just a reminder. All right. Now that we've hit the goal, let me take that down. There we go. All right. Here we go. Julie, let me know if I need to go down.
Okay. Let's do The Mist. To the left of The Purge.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, we'll put it here for now. Okay, interesting choice. So tell us about The Mist, Julie.
This was it's funny, this this movie looks like a TV movie. Do you know if it had a theatrical release?
Oh gosh, honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sorry, that was just like a random thought that came to my head, just because of the way it looks and the budget.
Yeah.
But this movie is great. I know it was a Stephen King short story, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
The director, Frank Darabont, I believe, he's made some great stuff. I think The Green Mile and Walking Dead. Uh,
Yeah.
the premise of this movie is very scary. It's got a little bit goofy CGI effects, but we'll just, we'll excuse that.
It's the time it was made, remember?
That's right.
It's that era where everyone wanted to do CGI and it just wasn't
That's
that great.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the ending is just something else. I won't say obviously what happens, but wow, the first time I saw it was
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen an ending quite like that before. So,
Wow. Now, Julie, let me ask you something. Is
yeah,
this the mist? Is this the mist that was they were in a shopping center? I mean, a supermarket?
yes.
Got it. I haven't seen it, but I know the ending. It was spoiled to me.
Oh, really?
So
See,
that's why I never have
that's
watched
always
it.
what happens to me. I'm always the one who says, "Well, the ending was spoiled for me."
Exactly. I know it's tough, but no,
It
go
was
ahead. Go ahead.
for once in my life, it was not spoiled for me for this
Oh,
movie.
that's because that would have been amazing to not know the ending. Yeah,
Oh, I can't imagine knowing it. I mean, I
I
know you always
know.
say that for me when I
I know it's tough. That's why I haven't seen it.
Oh,
But but I
I
probably
would
still
still
should.
watch it. I think it's still worth it.
Yeah.
I'd probably put it at entertaining though. Um,
Okay. All right.
Not saying it's bad at all, but not quite at that, second to top tier for me.
All right. Okay. So you say entertaining? Is that right? Let me make sure I
Yeah.
got it right. Got it. Okay. I mean, obviously I can't vote because I haven't seen it, but I really do. I probably really should watch it. Yeah. Basically, based on your feedback alone, yeah. I should just forget that I know the ending. Just go with the story. Just go with it.
And sometimes I don't think it will happen to you here, but sometimes when I've been spoiled on an ending and I'm watching a movie for the first time, sometimes I'm like,
Mhm.
well, maybe that was a lie, or maybe that's not going to happen, or you kind of forget about it when you're really into the movie. So, you
Yeah, that's
know.
right. All right, guys, let's go to the chat and see um, what we've got here. As far as ranking, remember, you got to rank them on the categories on screen, guys. Please, please, please.
Too entertaining. One masterpiece, one really good.
Wow.
Okay, so two really good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think that's it.
So overall, then we'll put it at. Help me out, Julie. What's our
I
final ranking?
believe.
Was it entertaining or really
I believe
good?
entertaining because there was one for me, two entertainings in the chat, two really good. So I think it's entertaining.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Sorry
So
if we got that wrong. We're a little tired. At least I
yeah,
am.
it's catching up to us tonight. I am with you. Trust me, I really am. But we're still having a good time with you guys. Trust me, we're having fun. But it does catch up with you after over 2 hours. And hey, real quick, ATG Blake sent in a 99-cent super chat. Thank you, Blake. Appreciate the support, man. Very cool. All right. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see. I keep wondering if someone's going to send in a $5 super chat to find out, to
Oh
make a
yeah.
pick, to make our pick. Yeah. I'm always curious what people pick. All right, let me do one here real quick. And even though I'm going first, Julie, I need to do something real quick. So when I pick the movie, I'm going to let you give your feedback first, if that's okay, if that's all right.
Okay.
If you've seen it.
If I haven't, then that might be
We'll
awkward.
might be awkward, just a little awkward. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's going to be Don't Breathe, the original, the first
Okay,
one.
I've seen that.
Fantastic. All right, I'll be back in just a minute. I'm not going to be gone long. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
All right. This movie, seen it a couple times. I remember seeing it in the theater. Um, it's it's one of those where I think it was pretty good. I think it kind of took a left turn near the end. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It gets a little odd. It's yeah, Nick, I can't. This is why I can't have my own channel. I can't. I struggle to hold. Oh my gosh, conversation. I
I'm
actually
back.
haven't seen the sequel. Steven, I'm struggling. It's so hard.
It's all good. You're doing
It's
great.
funny. It's
Oh,
so hard to just talk because I don't have a channel. It's hard to just talk into the void
it's like
when you don't have a second person.
it's fun, right? I mean, yeah, I was like, I often talk about this, like just behind the scenes stuff with different night and stuff. We talk channel stuff, and I'm like, people don't know, like, unless you've done this live, you really don't know what it feels like, do you, Julie?
No.
It is like, whoa, whoa, okay, because you're live. There's no net, there's no pause, and you've got 30, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 people, whatever, depending on the stream. And you want to keep their attention.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, let's go. But you're doing great, Julie. You're doing real
And
good.
I'm a little tired, so I get some bonus points. But I think I was saying I liked this movie. I've only seen it, I think, once in the theater. I was
Okay.
saying it does get a little. There's a kind of an odd plot point, kind of twist in this movie that I wasn't
Yeah,
expecting. And I was like, okay,
for
wait.
sure.
Um, and you know what? I still need to see the sequel, but I heard people say it's potentially not as good. Um,
I haven't seen the sequel yet either.
okay, yeah.
I need to. I want to. I want to. But anyway,
Yeah. Okay, so from
okay,
what I remember, I like the premise of this movie. And
okay.
gosh, what's her name? Not
Mhm.
Mia, Jane, the main character, but she's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like that actress. She does a great job here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would say this is probably entertaining. I think
Mm-hmm.
I need
Yeah,
to really see it again to maybe change my mind, but I do
yeah,
remember liking it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Fun little like contained movie for the most part, one
It
location.
is.
Um,
And I like those movies. If those movies are done well, they're really good. But if they're not done well, they can be really bad movies. It all depends on the atmosphere, the writing of the storyline itself, and then of course, number one, the performance. The
mhm.
actors have to nail it. And I thought for me in Don't Breathe, they did nail it. They were all really good. And yes, this movie, I'm not going to spoil the movie because it's just too good. Um, but I will tell you this, that movie has a twist and turn in it that I really never expected
Yeah.
by any means. And this is one of those movies, Drew, like we're talking about with Saul, the ending of Saul. It's like, if anyone tells me they saw that coming, I would have to say,
You're
I want to call
lying.
you. You're lying to me. Don't do that because there's just no way.
Mhm.
Um, and Nick says, never seen it. Ooh, you got to see it, Nick. You got to see it. Um, for sure.
And
But
when you get to
anyway,
that moment, you'll know exactly what we're
you'll know.
talking about.
You're gonna know. You're not even gonna have to ask about it. You're gonna know right away. Paula's never seen it either. Yeah. Um, so yeah, guys, and please be respectful in the chat. Man, my moderator is Mayanne. So when May is speaking, she's speaking for me, guys. So if she's given direction, she's doing it because it's what I have asked to be done. She knows how I want the streams to go. So I'm going to ask you all, everyone, to please show the respect to her as you would to me, because that's the rule. Those are the rules for being here. So please do that.
Thank you, May.
Um,
You're the best.
yeah, thank you, May. Yeah, we got to. I've seen multiple posts from May, so that's time to me to step in and say, guys, let's come on. Let's stick with what we're doing here tonight. All right, enough of that. We're almost done. Julie, one more movie, and this is it. This is the final movie for the night.
Okay.
And let's see. Oh, wait. Don't Breathe.
Oh,
Entertaining?
yes.
I think it's entertaining.
Mhm.
We're gonna go there. Last movie night of the night, guys. This is gonna be it. Um, you know, yeah, you're gonna say, "Oh man, why'd you go with such an easy one?" Well, I think that we'll see. I'm going with Alfred Hitchcock's original, what I consider to be really the first slasher movie from 1960, I believe it was, 59 or 60. It's Psycho. It's Psycho. And I'll just go fast. I'll go first here, Julie, real quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. This is a iconic masterpiece film in all of horror. I mean, we're still emulating this movie in horror movies today. I mean, even Scream 5. Ever seen Psycho when Wes was in the shower and did that same scene where the shower water comes out of the shower head? I mean, this movie made its mark, and it honestly, in my opinion, it opened the door and paved the way for what is today known as a slasher subgenre. And it's brilliantly performed. Anthony Perkins, oh my goodness. Wow, what a job he does in this film. And in
Mhm.
Psycho 2, by the way, Julie.
Mhm.
Psycho 2 is right on par in my book with Psycho. So this movie, I don't need to say much more about it. Other than this, if you're here and you have not seen Psycho, the original, please do yourself a treat and a favor and watch this movie. Julie, for me, it's a masterpiece. Julie, what are your thoughts on the original Psycho?
Oh, it's definitely a masterpiece. Uh, my parents were the ones that talked me into watching this movie years ago.
Oh, nice.
My mom was like, "You gotta see it. It's so good," and she was so right. It's incredible, and it's one of those movies I can rewatch a ton. It's definitely a masterpiece. I like the choice to have it in black and white. I think that was really a cool choice.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
Definitely added to it. Yeah, the
Mhm.
acting's incredible. We had the original, who you think is the main character is,
Mhm.
you know, it
Yeah,
doesn't go the way you think it will.
that's
Um,
right.
yeah, it's got to be a masterpiece. And actually, yeah, the second movie is really good too. It's definitely not on the same level for me.
Sure.
Um, but yeah, shockingly good for a movie that you would think never should have gotten a sequel. Um,
Bingo. And
yeah,
never expected it, right? I never would have
right.
dreamt a sequel to like Psycho. And all those years later, they did it, and it
Hmm.
was really good. It's
It
a really
was.
good whodunit murder mystery. It's fantastic.
And getting the actors back, Anthony Perkins and
That's right.
the sister. Can't
Yes,
remember her name.
I don't either, but she was in it. Yeah, I got her
Hmm.
back too, which is so cool. So, and I'm looking at the chat, and everyone agrees it's clearly a masterpiece. This was a no-brainer. But I'm
Yeah.
glad we went. I wanted us to talk about it, and that's
Hmm.
another way that we can keep these older films like Psycho still alive in current chat is by talking about it and reminding people about the movie. And yeah, Janet Leigh was great in her
Hmm.
role. All right, guys, we're going to call it. This was a great stream. I want to say thank you to everyone that contributed tonight to the channel, supporting the channel through your super chats and gifting memberships. And you won the instant challenge tonight. You guys did it. You did it. And I hope you enjoy the extra time, because Julie and I were going to be leaving an hour ago. It was the original
Yeah.
plan that we had discussed. So, but you know what? We want to be here for you guys, and if you guys show up and say, we want you, we're going to be here. So, Julie, I want to thank you, my friend, for making the time to come and stay an extra hour. This was really a lot of fun.
Sure. Thank you for having me. And everybody, thank you so much for all the cool comments in the chat and super
Yeah,
generous donations, as always.
absolutely, guys. Always so generous and much appreciated. And that's right, Stella. Where is it at? Stella's comment. There it is. Yeah, H2O. I almost mentioned that earlier with Jamie Lee Curtis. Of course, Janet Leigh is her real mother
Mhm.
in real life. And of course, you see her in the 1959, whatever it was, Chevy, and it's H2O. And
Mhm.
so cool. I mean, H2O, don't get me started. I love that movie. That's another movie I could talk about all the time. I could watch it all the time. Thank you, guys. Oliver saying thank you. Much appreciated. Absolutely. Jeff as well. We appreciate you, Jeff. And hey, listen, I'm glad you're able to make it, even though it was the end. Check out the replay, and you can see the rankings we had before you were able to make it. And Nick, thank you, Nick, for hanging out all night with us. Julie, something scary. That's funny.
Maybe someday.
You never know. You
Mhm.
never know. All right, guys, we're going to leave it there. Remember to follow Julie on Instagram if you would like to. You can send her an invite and she will respond to you. Thank you, Stella. Glad you were here tonight with us as well. And it's always a blast hanging out with you guys. As always, it's always a treat. And I appreciate you all coming tonight on a kind of an impromptu stream, really, just a few hours before we went live. I messaged Julie, around 12, 1 o'clock. So it was, yeah, I didn't wake up planning to stream, but I decided I want to. And I want to go back and revisit the topic tonight. And I'm so glad Julie was able to be a part of it again. And honestly, we still have probably 40 movies to go through, Julie. So
We didn't get much.
we
Yeah, we
didn't.
didn't get very far. We made a little bit of a dent.
But we did.
So-
We're chipping away, as we said, right? And so I think part 3. Do you guys want a part 3 in the chat? Just to say yes, part 3. And if you guys want us to come back and do this again soon, sometime in May, we can come back. Julie, if you're up for it,
yeah. Mhm.
and we'll do a part 3, and we'll continue on the list. All right, guys, we're going to call it. We're tired. I'm sure you guys are too, but thank you all for, and we're getting some yeses. I think they want the part 3, Julie. So we will absolutely do it. Mary's rooting for you, Julie.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Mary's the best. I love
she's
seeing
great.
Mary in the chat.
I do
Thank you,
too.
Mary.
Always do. All right, guys. So we're gonna call it a night. I want to thank you all again for being here. Julie, I'll meet you backstage for our last little goodbye. And for everyone in the chat and watching on replay, appreciate you, love you, thank you, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.